Morning Breathwork. I am your host, Anthony LaRubio, coming at you from the parking lot of a Caribou Cafe in beautiful Minnesota. High five for showing up this morning. I'm so happy that you're here. I am back in the camper right now. So please, if you see cars like that one that just went by, or you hear noises, I'm sorry. I'm still just out here living on the road, trying to deliver for you the best Monday morning breathwork as possible. And I'm committed to doing that regardless of where the hell I am in the world. So thank you for coming. Today, we are going to start everything in a seated position. I think that's where we're going to stay the entire time, actually. So make your way to a seated position. As you arrive in that seat, I want you just to start to bring your focused attention inward, taking a moment for yourself on this Monday morning or afternoon, or if you're watching a recording of this right before going to bed, it's all the same thing. I know we call it Monday morning breathwork, but I want you to bring that focus inward here in this moment. Start to notice the breath as it comes in and out through your nose. We're going to start with something that I've been getting a lot of questions about, like as I train for this sea level to 14er challenge, where I'm not acclimatizing my body to high altitude. By going there, I'm actually doing breath work to train for it. One of the things that I've been using to gauge how ready I am is something called a BOLT score, body oxygen level test. We're going to do one right now. It just involves a short breath hold. We're going to do some more breath holds in this Monday morning breathwork session. But this first one, we are just going to hold our breath after an exhale and wait for the first sign that our body says that we need to breathe. And this is going to gauge our tolerance to CO2. So, in a seated position, I want you just to focus on your breath. Go ahead and inhale in through the nose naturally, not any deeper than usual. And exhale through the nose. We're going to do two more of those. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Good. Last one. Inhale through the nose. Go ahead and exhale through the nose. And at the bottom of that exhale, not squeezing it out, at the bottom, go ahead and hold your breath. Pinch your nose. And I'm starting a timer. You're just waiting for that first, is 5 seconds in, waiting for that first urge to breathe. 10, your body saying, okay, I need to breathe. Maybe your diaphragm clenches up. 15 seconds. Maybe your neck tenses up. Maybe you need to swallow. 20 seconds. If you're still holding, you're at 25. Really good if your body hasn't told you anything now. 30 seconds. 35 seconds. I'll do just 5 more seconds on the timer. 40 seconds. Okay. I forgot to queue up if your body urges to breathe. After that, you can let go. Hopefully, you're breathing on your own now and wasn't just holding past that. We were just waiting for that first sign. So maybe you have an idea as I was counting off those seconds of where your BOLT score is. Maybe you're at 15 seconds. Maybe you're at 20 seconds. Maybe you're at 25. 25 and above is a pretty good score. All right, we're going to do one more test that I've been using as well to gauge my tolerance to CO2, and that is something called a carbon dioxide tolerance test, or CO2 TT. It's similar in the fact that we're going to time things, but we're going to take 3 natural inhales and exhales, and then we're going to take a really deep breath all the way in to fill up our lungs entirely. And then as slow as possible through the nose, you're going to start to exhale. Maybe you've done this with me before. We're going to do this again. As slow as possible exhale, like it's the air just barely hissing out of a leaky tire. And then when you reach the bottom of your exhale, you can't squeeze any more air out. You can't even hold it for any longer because your body is telling you we need to breathe. Go ahead and allow yourself to breathe, and I'll be counting off the time, and you'll have an idea what your CO2 TT is based on the time. So again, relax your body. Go ahead and begin an inhale now through the nose. And exhale. These are natural breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more natural breath in through the nose. A natural exhale through the nose. And now we're going to take a massive inhale in through the nose. Bring in as much air as you can, all the way up. Sniff even just a bit more in. And now go ahead and start that slow exhale through the nose. Barely letting the air out. As you're exhaling, try to clear your mind and relax your body. You can close your eyes here just to look inward. We're at 30 seconds now on the timer. If you're done already, that's fine. You're below 30 seconds. That's okay. Just allow your natural breath to come back. We're at 40 seconds. If you can, keep on squeezing the air out. 45 seconds. Go until you push all the air out. 50 seconds. Relax into that feeling that you need to take a breath. 55 seconds. 60. Great job if you're still going. Keep pressing it out. 65. 70 seconds. I'm going to go until about 85 seconds. 75 seconds. 80 seconds. 85. We'll go until 90 right now. That is 90 seconds. If you happen to be still going at 90 seconds, great job. All right. If you're below 30, room for improvement. If you're between 30 and 45 seconds, good, not great. 45 to 60 seconds, pretty good. 60 seconds and above, thumbs up. You're doing great in this department. If you're at 85, 90 seconds, phenomenal. So these are measures that I've been using to actually gauge the carbon dioxide tolerance that I have. They're also really important for you and for your purposes to be able to gauge how resilient you are to stress. CO2 causes stress inside your body, makes your heart race a bit more, makes you breathe faster, which actually then also makes your heart beat faster. And if you have more tolerance to CO2, you can actually breathe slower throughout the day. And we'll work on something at the end of this session called Breathe Light, where we're going to breathe much more slowly than maybe you naturally do. Okay, so the next exercise that we're going to do is a series of breath holds. We're going to do 5 of them. So what I want you to do, at the ready, have your pinch your fingers ready because you're going to pinch your nose at some point here. But at the ready, I want you just to start to breathe naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to do all of these breath holds after an exhale. The first one, I want you to go fairly easy. I want you to go past that urge to breathe within your body, but not so much so that you're really pushing it hard. Breath holds 2 and above, however many we end up doing, I want you to push yourself a bit further. And when you come out of that breath hold, I want you to plug one nostril when you come out to breathe in and out again. That's going to create resistance. It's going to simulate a low pressure environment as if you're at altitude. All right. So go ahead and inhale one last time in through the nose. And now go ahead and exhale through the nose. At the bottom of that exhale, I want you to pinch your nose, hold your breath. We're at 5 seconds, going until it's semi-uncomfortable. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. 20 seconds. Going beyond that urge to breathe within your body. 25, but not so far that you're very uncomfortable. 30 seconds. I'll stop at 35. Stop counting it off then. Okay, so if you're still going, great. When you come back, just allow your natural breath to come back. We're going to recover here for the next 30 seconds or so, just recovering. For these recovery breaths, I want you to think about breathing deep into your belly and 360 degrees with your rib cage. I don't want to see those shoulders going up and down. Not that I can see you actually, but I don't want to see those shoulders going up and down. I don't want you to feel your shoulders going up and down on these breaths. We're breathing deep into the belly, 360 degrees. Feel the expansion and contraction of your rib cage with these recovery breaths. All right, coming into our last natural breath. We're going into another breath hold now, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Go ahead and pinch your nose, hold your breath. Here, this time, we're going to push ourselves a bit further. Relax into your body for this breath hold. Clear your mind. We're at 10 seconds. Push past the period of discomfort. 20 seconds. You can hold your breath for longer than you think. You have enough oxygen in your body right now. We're at 30 seconds. If you're still holding, keep going. When you come out to recover, just plug one nostril. 40 seconds. Good job if you're still holding. For those that have come out, just breathe through one nostril, in and out. 50 seconds. Good job. 60 seconds. I'll stop counting off the time now. For those recovering, go ahead and allow more recovery breaths in and out through that one nostril. You can switch nostrils if you want. If you forgot to do this right after you came out of the breath, that's fine. We've got a few more breath holds that you can continue to practice this with. Breathing in and out through one nostril. Here, it's likely harder for you to breathe in. We're working on those inspiration muscles deep in your diaphragm and your rib cage, these intercostal muscles around your ribs, and then your diaphragm muscle just on the lowest part of your lungs. Those are your primary breathing muscles. Very important on inspiration on the inhale. We're going to rest for 10 more seconds. Maybe you're starting to feel a bit more alive with these breath holds. Definitely wakes you up. All right. Go ahead and inhale one last time naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. Go ahead and pinch your nose and hold your breath. Beginning another breath hold, pushing into that zone of discomfort. Get there this morning. We are at 10 seconds. When you come out of this breath hold, again, I just want you breathing through one nostril, through the discomfort. Feel that resistance on the breath. 20 seconds. Relax into your body. 30 seconds. You have enough oxygen in your body to keep going. It's only your carbon dioxide telling you that I need to breathe. We're at 40 seconds. If you're still holding, good job. If not, you're recovering through one nostril. We're at 50 seconds now. Those of you pushing it further than your first strong breath hold, great job. All right, 60 seconds. I'm going to stop calling off the time. For those of you recovering, take those breaths. It should take about 6 breaths to get back to normal. Noticing that resistance when you're breathing in and out through one nostril. It's all good. This is good training for your breathing muscles. We're going to continue to recover for about 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds on the recovery. This will be our last breath hold. I really want you to push yourself this time. Try to see if you can go further than last time. All right, coming into our last inhale now through the nose without your finger on one nostril. Go ahead and exhale through the nose. And at the bottom of the exhale, pinch your nose, hold your breath. Relax. We're at 10 seconds. You can look up, you can swallow, do all the things you need to do to calm down that urge to breathe. 20 seconds. Swallowing is a very natural way to extend a breath hold. 30 seconds. If you beat your last time, great job. Once again, after this breath hold, you'll come out with single nostril recovery. 40 seconds. Keep going. If you're breaking your personal record from the last breath hold, 50 seconds now. Come on, you got this. If you're recovering, great. Breathe in and out through one nostril. 60 seconds. And 70. And I'll stop counting now. Great job if you're still going. Recoverers out there, in and out through one nostril. Feel those breathing muscles work hard for you. Keep recovering here. Maybe you want to open your eyes if they're closed. Sometimes after a strong breath hold like this, I notice the colors around me are a bit more vivid. I feel much more alive. For me, even my nostrils sometimes are a bit more moist, I guess. I can really sort of feel the moisture in my nose. And for me, I actually build up some saliva inside my mouth as well in these strong breath holds. Sometimes I feel tingling sensations all throughout my body, jelly legs, sometimes people call that. All right, we're going to recover with just one more inhale and exhale. We're going to go into something now called breathe light. Oh, no, excuse me. We're going to do some physiological sighs first to recover from the CO2 that's now in our body. So that's going to be a strong inhale in through the nose, a pause, and then sniff in through the nose again, and then an exhale through the mouth. So it's like a double inhale in through the nose, pause, sniff, exhale through the mouth. Again. Again. This is a great way to offload CO2. Again. One last time. In through the nose, pause, sniff, out through the mouth. Good. Allow your natural breath to come back to you here. We're going to just breathe light for the next minute or so to recover. Focused on the breath coming in and out through the nose. Feeling all parts of the breath, the beginning, the middle, the end of the inhale, and start that exhale, beginning, middle, end of the exhale. Finding your pace, slowing things down, breathing light, breathing slow, breathing deep into your lungs, into your belly with your diaphragm. Breathe so lightly that you can barely feel the air as it comes in and out through your nose. By now, you're probably more tolerant to CO2, and therefore you can actually breathe lighter right now than maybe you expected. It's a great recovery exercise to downregulate the nervous system after we've been through a stressful moment like our breath holds. One last inhale. One last exhale. And when you finish that exhale, if your eyes are closed, you can go ahead and open them. Maybe look at your phone or computer screen, however you're watching me. And I want to shine you a big smile. Thanks a lot for showing up. This was not an easy Monday morning breath work. I realize that. Breath holds are stressful. But hey, maybe this will be the most stressful thing that you do today. It's kind of like do the hardest thing first in the day so the rest of your day, no matter how hard it gets, seems a bit easier. That's what I hope this was for you. If you want, feel free to send me some messages, DMs, slide into my DMs, leave comments, concerns, whatever, thoughts, questions, if that didn't make sense to you. But I hope you really enjoyed today's Monday morning breathwork. In exactly 2 weeks, just about, well, actually, no, less than that. I'm sorry. In a week and a half, I'm going to be attempting my sea level to 14er hike. And it's breathwork exercises like these ones that have actually prepared my body, made the adaptations, increased the red blood cell count, released the EPO, all the things for me to be able to hopefully go to altitude without getting acute mountain sickness. So wanted to share these exercises with you because they are so important in my life right now. Thank you so much for joining. Once again, I'm Anthony LaRubio from Recal. Have a great day ahead and week as well, and I'll see you next week. High five, everybody. Take care.